Welcome everybody, thank you for tuning in. In this video, I'm going to show you easy ways to do these Cubist paintings. And here's a little walkthrough of some of my recent paintings. This one is called Guitar and a Book. There's a guitar and there's a book, and you'll see it in a minute. So this is called the Flower Pot. And these are some Cubist paintings made with acrylic on canvas, and they look good, and they have a good effect that you can make. I'm going to show you how to do this today, and here's a little bit of how they look and the effects that you can come up with. Okay, so this one is called the guitar. And let's begin, and I'm going to show you it all begins with a drawing. So the main idea is for you to distort the figure that you are working with. Okay, so in this case it's a guitar, and how are you going to do this is the question. And the way to do this is for you to look at the guitar and draw the different sides of it, you know. Like if you're thinking of a guitar, look at the front of it and also see if you can draw the side of it and show the bottom from the top. Distort the whole figure, you know, and the shapes start emerging. As you can see, this is how I began the drawing, and then it ended up at the painting that you saw at the very end. So here is how, and you can even turn this around and look at the different shapes, you know. And finally, it's a question of like darks, grays, and the whites. You know, the blacks, the gray shades, and the whites, which are then transferred into color for your final painting. So here's how the drawing is emerging already, and you can see it looks pretty cool. And you can turn this around and look at it upside down and any which way, you know. So finally, here's the final wonderful effect that you can get from the drawing, which can then be translated into a painting. Okay, so this is how I do this. Now I'm going to show you, for example, here in this drawing here, you can see how the beginnings of it, you know, the start of the painting, and it begins with these sketches that are shapes that are distorted. And we are trying to distort them by actually trying to show them in different views, you know. It's like as though you're walking around and looking from below and above, and so on and so forth. And accidents happen, and they are wonderful. So as you can see, shapes begin to emerge, and you get a wonderful abstract expression of the still life that you're working on with, right? Or whatever the subject is that you're working with. So friends, this is the way for you to come up with a wonderful, wonderful painting that is so easy actually, and can have a very good effect at the very end, as you see. And I'm going to give you a little tour of the paintings again that have emerged out of this kind of drawing. So here you see it's already emerging into a wonderful, wonderful little drawing. And so this can once again be translated into a beautiful painting if you so desire. Okay, so friends, thank you for watching.